Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Where is it?
Upstairs on the table.
Hello. Be right back.
Hold on, y'all. I just realized I didn't get my phone to be able to share it into the beautiful society. How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of An Unscripted Beautiful Life. I am the Mrs. Beautiful. Mr. Beautiful will be back in a second. So give us a moment for that. But I hope y'all had an amazing day and that y'all can hear us okay. Tonight's topic is on staying the course and pushing past discomfort, pushing past fear, pushing past whatever obstacle is standing in your way, and staying the course on what your destination should be. So, um, thank you.
Yeah. Uh, what I missed, baby?
I was just letting them know what the topic was.
Oh, so what y'all think? Navigating? What you say? Did it? What I say?
I just said staying the course. In this episode, we're talking about staying the course when life wants you to quit.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you how things work, y'all. So as we sitting up there, we up there cleaning up things here and there. And Trina, I wanted to not do it only because I know she has a lot of work that she needs to do to get ready for her beautiful adventures going into another great year of kindergarten. And so we decided to still jump on. But before we even jumped on, I always go to YouTube or I may go to Google and I might sound a little out of breath. This is why you should work out because I just went upstairs and came back down, y'all. So, and one of the things popped up and it said navigating through life's challenges spiritually. And Trina was sitting there, and I was trying to remember what the actual topic was that I was looking up. And then she said what she said, and I said, "Babe, it's so funny. That's what the first video that popped up when I was looking for something." So again, nothing is coincidence. Don't live by it anymore. I believe everything is by design, is by plan. And here we are with the topic, babe. Because I don't remember the topic.
I
No.
just told you, stay in the course.
Stay the course. Stay the course. You see how while she has to stay the course with me? So
All right, so what does stay in the course mean for you? I gotta get my glasses adjusted because I'm tired of sliding them up.
so stay the course for me. Okay. Y'all know what I've been through. Y'all know the stuff that I've been fighting with and everything like that. That could be the time where I just say, you know what? I think I'm through with it. And I'm just gonna just go through life and just whatever happens, happens. Um, but everything happens for a reason. So this was also an eye opener to make sure that you're doing the necessary things because no one's promised tomorrow. No one's promised the next couple minutes.
Right.
So staying the course means finding your purpose. And when you can do that, it helps out so much, y'all.
I just heard something back there and I'm just like, what was that? Okay, sorry.
Don't-
I let me hold on, I gotta digress. So I'm setting up in the classroom this week and I'm sitting at my desk and I'm eating lunch. And you know how something like catches your eye. So something caught my eye, but I didn't think anything of it. I've shared this story to you. And I'm like, okay, whatever that was. So I get up, I'm going to put my lunch in the trash. And y'all, I look down on the floor. It's this huge bug. I don't know what kind of bug it was. It looked like a big old spider, but didn't look like a spider because it had like a little tail thing on the end. It was like really weird.
So I'll
So
tell y'all what it was because as soon as she
hold
sent
on,
me
you
the
gotta
picture,
wait to the
okay,
store.
okay,
So I'm freaking out because I'm like, I don't like bugs. but it's in the classroom, so I gotta get rid of it. So I'm over here. I took a picture of it. I sent it to him. Well, in my building, service is really janky. And so sometimes the pictures, if I'm sending them or somebody's trying to send it, either never goes through or whatever. So I sent him the picture, but then I send, was it the up like crying face or some emoji I
Yeah.
sent you?
So
And
I
you
didn't see
was
the
like,
picture.
what's wrong? And called me back because I hadn't answered. So I am I was cleaning up. So I had a spray bottle of what was it? Fabuloso. Y'all, I sprayed this bug. It got to kicking and it fell on its back. So I thought it was gone. Do y'all know that thing kept wiggling and wiggling, wiggling, and wiggled back over on its leg and started crawling again? I hit the floor because I was like, what is happening right now?
She sprayed them with superpowers. That's what she did. Don't spray no bugs with Fabuloso. They
So
drink it.
I
Purple
was like,
stuff.
oh my God, I gotta get this. So I ended up getting a broom and doing what I had to do. But it was like this bug was like we the Terminator, we don't die type of thing. Like that. And then so he finally got the picture and said it was a what? A cricket spider?
Spider cricket.
Spider cricket.
Spider cricket. And everybody in here that has a basement, I'm pretty sure y'all know what a spider cricket is.
That was my first because I was just like, what
It's
is this thing?
so I honestly don't know if it's a mix between a spider and a cricket, but that's what it looks like because it has the body almost of a daddy long leg, and then it has the legs of a cricket, but then it also has long like antennas
Yes, it did have
of
that.
a grasshopper. So it's a very ugly bug. I'm just gonna say that, y'all, and it could scare you if you've never seen one. It can definitely scare you because I mean, y'all have to understand like what we're going through now with this. I don't want to say pandemic, but these what they call the lantern flies, y'all. I don't know if y'all all of y'all are seeing them, but they're becoming them everywhere. But
How did we
but
get
y'all,
onto this topic
I
though?
have to. So y'all know how I am when it comes to nature and things on why how God is so amazing. Yeah. So the other day I'm watching a video and they were talking about the lantern flies, how they becoming a pest and they eat all your crops and your flowers and all these things, right? Mother Nature is fighting back. So
I believe that with the
yes, Mother's Nature not fighting back on us though. They're not fighting back on us.
back, but
They're
I'm
fighting back
telling
on the
you,
lantern
oh,
flies. So their populations are decreasing because Mother Nature is fighting back. Like they're now like praying mantis. They were naming all types of bugs that now are eating these lantern flies because they told us to kill them. They told us to step on them and things like that because they're invasive to us. If I said the right word. Yeah, yeah. Them joints
Tip, that
juice.
thing did have
Yeah. Oh,
superpowers.
you
I'm telling
stepped
you,
on
when
it?
that thing she stepped on
Oh,
them
yeah, she said when you
joints.
step on them. Yeah, yeah,
On
yeah.
the lantern flies
No,
or
no,
the
no, no. The spider crickets. The spider crickets. Or you talking about
she
the
might
lantern
be talking about the
flies?
lantern flies. Ew.
Yeah, but she said they juicy, juicy.
What I'm trying to say.
But this is y'all. All right.
How did we get on this?
Well, you start talking about the bug. You start talking about the bug. This is why we probably shouldn't even have had the show today,
We
y'all.
we should have just named it. This is unscripted because I don't know how we started
No,
talking
you
about
you
staying the
you
course
kind of you
and
kind of
then the
said. Let me
bug.
digress. Let me digress real quick. You stop me. Let me digress.
Maybe because you talked about the classroom and then I don't know, but
Yes. Yep. Yep. Yep.
something
Yep.
brought
That's a.
up the
Oh, I just seen it, y'all. Look, my finger.
oh my God.
Sorry, spider crickets. Yep, that's what they. She was talking about the spider crickets. Yeah,
Let's get back on
because they got a
topic.
belly. They got a body. They got a body. But it's so funny, babe. How because remember the conversation we was having with the elephants, right? And I was telling you how the elephant, they would go and they'll leave the mom back with the little baby. So it all circles back around to stay in the course. It really does. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna bring it back.
Okay.
Because if you think of it like this, right? If this mother elephant, dang, I can't even go deep into that because they don't know it. But if we don't stay the course, right? If nature doesn't stay the course to how nature is supposed to continue
The
staying this
cycle of
course,
life.
right? The lantern flies will take over, or invasive species will completely take over certain areas because of they don't belong in our area. So now, staying the course of life and staying the course of the life cycle, the our predator bugs are now killing off these invasive bugs that can take over our crops and things like that. So if we're not staying the course of the spiritual realm of life, we could easily fall off of the life cycle of life and be wondering like what happened. Because again, I think of it like this when it comes to nature. Why haven't we ever been overwhelmed with other species, other animals, and things like this? Because at one point they were saying that the Burmese pythons were going to take over the Everglades. Remember when we went? It hasn't happened yet because nature is still taking its course of killing off those invasive species do not belong in our areas. So this is all in God's design, God's plan of staying your course. See how it went all the way back around and got back?
I'm just, you know how you just sometimes wondering like what's the purpose of some of the things that we see, like some of the different type of bugs. Like I know that every bug, every animal, everything
No,
has a purpose.
no, no,
Yes,
no.
it
Not
does.
mosquitoes. Not mosquitoes, babe. I haven't watched a video yet. I watch a lot, y'all. I
I'm
love
about to
nature.
Google that. Let me
I
see.
love nature. I love nature, especially when it comes to animals and things, y'all. And not once have I seen a positive video on mosquitoes. Now, I could take this somewhere else, y'all, because I've had this conversation with. All right,
See,
hold on. Let's here you go. Here you go.
okay, mosquito larva
Mhm.
provide food for aquatic animals such as fish, dogs, and dragonflies. They're
Did you say dogs?
frogs.
Frogs. Okay,
I'm
I'm sorry.
sorry. If I said dogs, I meant frogs.
Sorry.
So, fish, frogs, and dragonflies. They are pollinators.
A mosquito?
Yes. They pollinate certain plants, contributing to the reproduction. Their larvae can also decompose organic matter back to the aquatic environment, releasing nutrients back into the ecosystem. Um, While some mosquitoes transmit diseases, others play a role in controlling disease carrying insects. So there's a purpose for everything. Hey,
Yeah.
beautiful. Hey, Leslie.
So you definitely have helped
So
me out.
everything, like God is going to be intentional about everything that He does. So something that we look at and we like, what's the purpose of that? There's a purpose behind it.
There's a purpose.
There's a
It's a
purpose
reason.
behind everything. He
And
wouldn't have created it if it wasn't a purpose.
it's
So
you definitely because like I said, babe, I've loved nature. I've never once heard anything positive about a mosquito, but you definitely just opened my eyes to it.
hey,
So on the note of staying with the mosquito, I ask these questions. Why is the world not infected with diseases if mosquitoes go from one person to the next person, the next person, the next person? And how are we not
but
transmitting
that's
diseases?
what it's saying, that there's sometimes that they can,
I,
and that's how they do get transmitted.
right. But just thinking like logically, there's a
Babe, are we really
hold
having
on,
this
hold on. We gotta go
conversation?
there, babe, because it is. So this is it goes back to
Hold on, Tiff. Let me look that up.
how what the purpose of roaches. Hey, to clean up the messes that we leave behind. But so
Oh,
so it's in
ew.
God's design, God's plan
They're
that
the cleanup
everything.
crew.
That's what I said. Babe, that's why I
They
said that.
consume decaying plant and animal materials that would otherwise accumulate.
Yeah.
So there's
So
a purpose to them all.
everything, everything, y'all, and just to, because like I said, I knew I'm not gonna say I knew that, but I've watched some things on roaches,
Oh
and I kind of
God,
knew
that's
what their situation was. And when you grow up in apartments and they become your friends and you communicate with them, so you already
oh
know.
God. Let's get back on topic. All right. Good evening. Welcome to An Unscripted Beautiful Life.
Stay in your
We
course.
we are talking staying the course, and we need to stay the course on this topic right
Babe, we
now.
have to go back. Just think about it. Hold on. I got to go here. I gotta go here, babe, because we stay in the course. Just imagine if a mosquito says he doesn't want to stay the course, and mosquitoes decide they want to do something else. That could throw the whole planet off.
But that's a perfect example. Hey, Alicia,
So
you
this is why
just
we have to stay the course.
but that's what I'm saying. That's an example because everything that God has created, there's a purpose to everything.
Everything.
And the moment we choose not to follow the plan, the moment we choose to get off course because we like, oh God, I'm scared of that. I can't do that. Then
Or I want
think
to try
about,
this my own way.
or I want to try my own way. Think about how much I don't want to say damage because it's not God will course correct, but how much longer it takes us to get to that destination because we veered
Because you
off
veered off.
course.
Yep. God didn't put no detour sign right there. You put that on detour sign
Because
there.
of our own free will. Like God
Exactly.
will, God will give us the desire and he'll plant the seed, but ultimately it's going to come down to our decision.
Yes.
And we have to look at everything that crosses our path that's going to come in and distract us from staying the course. That could be fear, that could be doubt, that could be
People.
self-criticism, it could be people, it could be
It could be
expectations
your
that came
job.
out of nowhere. Jobs, that part. But that's the thing, is just being able to recognize when something does get in the way, that sometimes you got, Alicia says this often, but she says it, I think, most of the time when it's fear. When fear approaches, you need to start asking the question, what is it that you're trying to tell me at this moment? Why am I fearful? Right? Whatever emotions that we're feeling, when something's coming at you and you're feeling it is rising up, we're always quick to rush to want to get immediate relief from the uncomfortable parts of whatever is taking place, but we won't sit and let me ask God,
You
what
got to
is
sit in
this
it
trying to show
sometimes.
me? Right.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes we just got to put ourselves in time out
Mhm.
so that God can finally quiet everything that's going on around us so that we can hear what it is he's trying to tell us.
Absolutely.
Because if we got everything, if the music and the drama and the traumas and all of that stuff is going full force all around us, we're not going to be able to hear his small voice.
It'd be very hard.
And then when he cracked the sky, because he's like, you ain't listen to me. I done told you. Then we sitting back like, oh, well,
Why me?
why me?
Why you
Yep.
why do that to me? Nah, man, I've been talking to you. I left a breadcrumb back there 2 months
He'll
ago.
definitely give you
But
breadcrumbs.
you kind of missed that one. And it's not that he trying to make you suffer or anything like that. What we have to understand and realize is that God does not put too much on you that you cannot bear. So he'll give you just to your breaking point. Just to your breaking point, because he want to see how far are you willing to go. Because guess what? On the other side of this, you don't even understand. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna speak this because I was at my breaking point. Um, that me and Trina talked about this. I was at the breaking point of this, of the marriage and everything. So at 10 years, I don't know if we don't start doing.
I think it was a little before 10.
I would say, because I think at 10 we started probably talking about it and started making changes.
Yeah.
So it probably was before, but at that 10 was where it was like, man, we made it 10 years. We can make it another 10 years. So you kind of just put your marriage on the
Dang, you
back
only
burner.
giving me another 10 years?
No. It's in spurt. Like, I can make it another 10 because we did this 10. And so when we
I know,
get
I'm
to
just
that,
messing with
yeah,
you.
no, when we
Like
get
your
to
clock
that,
and me, our clock stop at 20 years.
mm-mm, mm-mm, forever, because even when we dead and gone, my heart still belongs to you. Yay. You see,
Sir,
yeah,
I
you know, you
cannot.
know, you know, you
Hey,
know,
Frida. Hey,
you know.
beautiful. Alicia
But
said people be missing protein.
hey,
Listen, I'm
hey,
hungry. That sounds
hey,
so good right
listen,
there.
listen. You are absolutely right. People can miss a whole plate of dinner right in front of them because they want to skip to the desserts.
Look, Alicia said the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
Then we coming up on 14. Alicia ain't got, I got 6 more years.
6. No, 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 no. Don't be putting that on us. Don't be putting that on us. But
Well, you just was like, we can go another 10.
oh, we got another 10 in us. Cause we gotta
We
get
ain't got
there.
more than
We
that.
got more than that. Did you? I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this, babe. I'm gonna ask you this. We gotta be real and honest with you. Did you
Okay.
see us making it to 10?
Never we, no, I
No,
didn't see us making a
I did.
decision.
I did. So I'm praying that we go until the end of time. And then even when
No,
you
we gonna be that couple that was at the concert that was at 49 years.
that's what
Like
I'm saying.
we in
In the
there.
time,
Yeah.
in the time. And like when we gone and we circle back around, I'm
We circling back around.
hold my hand, guys. We going down this slide together. We going down this slide together. We might go backwards, but we go down this slide together. But yeah,
She
no,
said, "Don't
it's
get."
it's he will not give us too much that we can't bear. So sometimes when we think we at that breaking point of things, and it's like, nah, keep going.
But I think that's the thing we often miss is that we can't bear it. Right? We think
Mm,
that
you bearing it on your
everything
own.
that we're bearing it on our own and that we have to do this by ourselves, and that's not the case.
Never.
When the load becomes too heavy, that's at the point when God is like, well, when you gonna stop carrying it and let me carry it?
Absolutely. See what I'm saying? That's why he said he ain't gonna give you too much you can't bear,
Because it
because he
ain't
bearing it
our,
with you.
yeah, it's his cross to bear, not ours. And that's the thing is, but because, right, oftentimes we won't surrender it. We won't let go of the need to control it. We won't trust. That's why we can't
That's why we can't bear
bear it.
it.
Yeah.
That's why we can't bear it. Because we have lost the whole trust thing in him, the whole faith thing in him. Because again, what do we always say when something bad happens?
Why
The
me?
devil, or why me? Oh, the devil attacking. I
Yep.
don't even use that word no more, y'all. And I want y'all to stop putting that into your vocabulary. Take it out. Take it out. The devil is attacking me. Because the devil's not attacking you. God's preparing you for what's to come.
Yeah, shift the perspective on how you look
Yeah.
at it.
Because if we're gonna keep saying positive, 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 we can't speak the devil's name whatsoever. We can't put that in our life circle. We can't put that in our family circle. We can't put that in any of our circles, because once you speak that name, then you're allowing that to be part of your day to day.
Yep.
No, no, no. The devil ain't attacking me, man. God is preparing me for everything that's to come. And even when you get to that opening where you're like, you know what, I've absolutely changed the way I think about things, how I go about things. It's still going to be tough times.
Mm-hmm.
It's never going to be where, oh, it's rays of sunshine and all this. We're going to get that in paradise. But we have to fight for everything right here while we in our physical realm. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing when you do get to that point to where I love how I can make her laugh. And it hurts me when I make her upset. If at one point I could absolutely care less if I made Trina upset. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, because I was a selfish person. So I just thought about myself. And now I love when she smiles, and I hate when she's upset. But it's another thing that I learned too is that sometimes I can't fix that problem. I just gotta listen and just sit there and just, and then if she say something, because I don't know what conversation we had the other day. I was like, babe, Is this time
You
where I say something, or am I just here to listen? Like talk to me so I know, because I'm always ready to talk, y'all.
right.
Like I'm ready. I'm
You
trying to
was
figure
like,
out
do
a
I can I say something
I'm
now?
trying to figure out a solution. Let's try to figure this out. But it's sometimes where she just want to hear you, or he just want to hear you. So that's my piece, baby, and I love it. It's been amazing journey. Thank you for all my birdies that was talking in Trina's ear, and they talking, and then I hear it too. I hear it too.
What she need? That's how you look on. I missed that
Oh,
part when you.
we had to change our mindset and our words. So on point. Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah.
talking about her last
That's
part.
how
That's how
you
you
look,
look.
Andre.
What was you saying?
So she's saying that
Oh,
I look
read
like
the
I'm
room.
married.
Oh,
Yeah, that's when we was having that conversation
oh,
yesterday. How you look?
yesterday.
Yeah, I look like I'm married. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I told you, babe. I be looking like I'm married, even when I don't have the ring on. I look like I'm married, but I have my ring on all
I'm
the
about
time,
to say when you don't have your ring on.
always. That's no, 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 no. Well, when I've lost it that two times, yeah,
Twice.
yeah, babe, twice. One time it went in the sewer, and the other
I
time
do
it
remember
was just
that.
completely lost. I was at my house, and Vaughn found it outside.
That was.
So I say this: get your ring size, fellas. Get your ring size, because my first ring that I had, it just fell off. And I gotta tell y'all this story. This is when we were at odds with each other and not connected. I had a titanium ring. Loved the ring. It's the first ring I had. And upstairs on our middle floor, we have ceramic tiles. Is that ceramic? Not ceramic.
That's a
Whatever
ring.
the hard tiles are, I
Yeah.
think it's ceramic. And titanium rings, titanium jewelry is not supposed to break. And I don't know if the ring fell off my finger or if I had it like taking it off, because sometimes I take it off so it don't my fingers don't feel like it's swelling, and it hit the ground and it split in two pieces. We have one, two, three, five steps that walks like when you come into the house. And I think Trina walked in. I was sitting on the steps, my ring in my hand, and I think I was crying. I think I was crying. And because I was looking at it as a bad thing, as I was looking at it as a bad thing. And when I say I was looking at it as a bad thing, I just felt my marriage was over because the ring broke and it's not supposed to break. But I felt like now where we are now, that was like breaking some shackles
Mm.
that we had that we needed to kind of release. And ever since then, and it's like we've been on an uphill journey, but instead of Trina riding down the hill and I'm trying to go up the hill, we both going up the hill together on the same bike. And it feels amazing because now there's no tension of her trying to pull back down the hill because she's like, nah, bro, we going the wrong way. And I'm like, nah, but we trying to get this way. And so we paddling against each other. And now paddling up this hill, no matter how big this hill is, we gonna get through it together.
But that just goes to show like us staying the course and like um getting into alignment, right? Because I feel like when I was released from my job, like okay, that released me from the job, and so it was like, hello, my name is beautiful, like really had a chance to open up, like I had a chance to truly walk into that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but it also gave us the opportunity for us to get in position as a couple and as a family, and things like that. So it was like almost as if the job was holding us hostage, like not just me hostage, but us hostage,
Oh, it was
the
holding us
kids
hostage.
hostage, because it was like ever since then, it's like everything we've done now, like literally has been in us getting into alignment, getting into our rightful positions.
Because when we say rightful positions, when you look at sports, right? That's why they have positions. Everybody can't play the same position. So you can't have a team. Let's just stick with basketball right now. You can't have a team full of point guards because then everybody wants the ball. There you have superstars, you have role players. Everybody plays a role. And at that point, I felt like everybody was trying to be the point guard when we were out of alignment. Of course, this is not something that we're best right now. We're at the best, but we are at better times, and we're still working to get better and do better. Um, and I will say this, y'all. That's all God is asking for y'all is to have a relationship with Him, and He holds marriages to the utmost because it's a covenant under God that you are really, really doing. And so when you are at that and y'all are walking together, they consider you a power couple, and they
because
try.
you got his power. And
Yeah,
I think that's the thing is like, when we were going back, had the rough patch, like we wouldn't have thought we would have been here.
babe, I'm about
But
to make you almost made me curse.
but that just goes to show like the power of staying the course. And like, even with everything that was coming at us, like just all the different things that we had to go through, like it was like, okay, listen, we know it's rough and rocky, but like divorce is not an option. You know
No,
what I mean? And so it was like we need to do whatever was necessary. And so, okay, we start getting into things, and then all of a sudden here come the attacks on the kids. And as a parent, it's hard to sit back and just like watch your kids have to go through something when that's an attack against you, because it's like, oh, they couldn't get mommy and daddy out the way. Let me go ahead and try and get the kids out the way. But that's when staying the course is like, God, I'm believing you for every miracle, every prayer that you told me, every desire that you've given me. I'm going to pray it. So I know that whatever is coming,
it's for the
you
best.
going to get us through it.
Oh yeah,
And it's like when we can shift our mindset from that woe is me, or why is this happening, or God, I can't believe you taking me through this, to like, okay, God, it hurts a little, but I trust you.
excuse me.
And being able to like really lean into that, and seeing it. And it's like, y'all, to see just how doors are opening that we never thought would have opened, right? Because of we got out the way.
Yeah,
It
we
was
got
like
out of
we
we got
got
out of each other's way.
that part.
For real.
That
And it's
part.
the it's a great feeling not feeling in competition no more, y'all.
I did not realize until like a little while ago, like how much of I was in your way. It's like on one hand, I wanted you to be the lead, right? I wanted you to make the decision. I wanted you to step up and be that, but then never realized that I was blocking that from happening, because I'm like, no, I gotta control this situation. I gotta control this. I gotta do that. And it was like, okay, God, I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna step out the way. And just it's how like I remember this analogy when if you've ever seen a flock of birds in the
The
air,
flying V?
the flying V, and like how
Talk to me.
one leader is leading
Yep.
and it gets tired, and so
Somebody
it
else.
goes to the back and another one comes. It was
Yep.
like I was initially always in the lead, and couldn't realize, okay, Trina, this is
It's time for
it's
you to,
time for you to
yeah,
fall back.
yeah. But at the same time, babe, that's who you've been for such a long time. So it's no,
But
you won't
it's
say it's no. I wouldn't say it's a knock to you. It would to me it would be a knock if you didn't never figure that out, and then we still going down this crazy path. But the fact that you can say these things, and a lot of time people don't own up to when they do.
you
You
know
know what I
what
mean? So
I'm gonna say, I think this year, because in the year cycles, I'm in the year of introspection, right?
Hmm.
And so it's a lot of me doing the deep dives, having the hard conversations with myself and God about stuff, about things. But it's just realizing like this year, um it's been, you know how it's like when Hello, My Name is Beautiful, when God gave it to me, it was like I said this on Saturday when I was speaking at Sabrina's event. It was like I had to reintroduce myself to the world, right? And that's how it all came about. But then I'm realizing like every time when you think you know who you are,
Hmm.
God shows you another
He
piece.
show you. He would drop another. He drop another gem
Yeah,
on you.
he
Like,
like,
here,
oh, now you ready.
watch this,
Now you
y'all.
ready. Right.
Check this out.
And so
You thought you was
then
done? Here you go.
and then you get to that other part that God shows who you are, and then it's like, oh, I gotta release some things because I can't take
Can't take it
these
anymore.
parts
Yeah.
with me. And it's just like it's a ever changing cycle that we go through. It's like when you think you know who you are, God is like, oh, that ain't nothing
Yeah.
yet.
He ain't even really unwrapped nothing from you yet.
That's it.
Yeah. And that's what's so amazing about it is the more you peel back layers of who you thought you were, the more you really start to see how amazing he is. Because again,
Mhm.
I go back to nature. Go back to nature, y'all. And I'm gonna just share this real quick story. I'm gonna try to make it as fast as possible. But I was telling Trina this the other day on I started paying attention more about nature and how great God is and how we as humans aren't tapped in to who we really can be. But the more you get aligned with him, and I the more you get aligned, the more you realize you're like, dang, he did create us to be amazing human beings. So nature, this video comes on and it's talking about the mother of an elephant and a baby. And elephants are pack animals. They live in a pack. So this mom has an elephant baby. The elephant gets tired. The rest of the whole family, they leave. So it's just a mom and the baby. The mom would dig out some dirt so that the baby can lay in the cool sand, cool off. So while all this is going on, the baby is resting. The elephant puts his trunk to the ground to feel the vibrations of the other elephants that's already hundreds of miles ahead. And so those elephants that's 100 miles ahead, they send their vibration. And this, what is amazing about it, thousands, hundreds of miles away, the mom elephant knows exactly where to go to find the rest of the herd, if they call it a herd. I believe it's a herd. And I said, we just think that, like, I know a lot about elephants because I love animals. I always just thought that the trunk was just really for them to drink water, eat the food, grab it off the trees. They can hold hands and all this. That trunk is amazing. I was telling Trina this. I said we might be the dumbest species because we're not tapped into our full nature of our abilities. Human, the animals, they use their abilities every day because they have to. We have kind of, because of technology, because of microwaves, all these things that we have lost really of what we truly are. So, but there's nothing wrong with that because that's just the way that it is. But we still have to stay the course of life.
Mhm.
We have to stay the course of life, y'all. And it's such an amazing, like I could go on and on about so many things that I've seen with nature. And it's crazy how amazing God has created things, just like the roach, just like the mosquito. Like we sat here and said, "Oh, they don't have no purpose," but they really do have a purpose. Everything has a purpose. So you think that God made roaches, right? God created mosquitoes, which we hate. Both of these. Let's not say hate. We dislike these things the most. And so you don't think that you have a purpose? You as a human being, you don't think that you have a purpose? You better believe
Right.
you do. You better believe you do, all right? So stay the course, y'all. Stay the course. It's not gonna be hunky dory. It's not gonna be beautiful all the time. But find those beautiful pieces in those moments when things could look ugly.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you'll find some beauty in it.
It's beauty in everything. Beauty in everything.
Because I found much beauty in all my situations now that I have been aligning myself properly. And we go back to again your vehicle. If your vehicle doesn't have an alignment, does it run properly? If your vehicle, let's hear me out, y'all, those that drive, if your vehicle does not have a proper alignment, does it run properly? No. And so our the human design is the same way. If we're not aligned, you're not going to run properly. You can run, but you're not going to run properly. So then after a while, things start to break down because of the vibrations. The vibrations in the car, things start to break down. The vibrations and I could give y'all a prime example. They didn't screw in my drain plug all the way. The vibrations of my car made the drain plug shoot out, and all the oil in my truck spilled out on the side of the road on 301. So again, it's all in alignment of who we are supposed to be. Stay the course, y'all. Stay the course. It's nothing wrong with sometimes we may fall off a little bit, but guess what? Guess who's gonna be right there waiting for you with their hands out?
Yeah.
They're gonna be ready. They're gonna be ready, and that's the craziest thing about life, about God. He just wants a relationship. Talk to
You waiting.
him. He's waiting. He's waiting. So staying that course is the most powerful thing that you could do for self and for those of you around you. Um, it's been another great one. What
This
you
was
think?
good. We
And
didn't
it
know
hey
where
hey
God was gonna
hey
send us
at
with this one.
7:59,
7:59.
7
Oh, for us to the
7:58,
topic. Yeah.
7:58 was when we came up with the topic.
That's the unscripted part of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. So
But
I think we might just start. And I'm holding y'all accountable on here. Nobody sent Trina no. Yeah. We gotta hold each other accountable. Y'all ain't sent us no topics. We want some topics from y'all over there,
yeah,
so
send
we
this.
could discuss them too,
But
y'all.
I also hold on, let me go find it. I also want to invite y'all to if y'all are not, I'm gonna get the dates on. I'm not even gonna try. Hold on, please. Let me go find it.
While she finding that, I'm gonna ramble on because I like to talk. So how was
I got it.
hold on.
So oh, why I got sound.
Disclaimer.
Um on September 26th and 2018, Childs. So Tiffany and Rick and Tiffany Childs are hosting the Teen Childs Marriage Self-Care Cation. Y'all go get your tickets. Meet us in the room. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We went last year, going again this year. It's one of those things. It's like if you want to invest in your spouse, really have some quiet time with your spouse, time away from the kids and all of the other things, go and be in this space. Friday is the spa day. Saturday is the like the enrichment parts of things, so the discussions and the marriage topics and all of those other things. Get your tickets. Go to teenchilds.store to get all the information. I think it's dot store, teenchilds.store, and you will see all the information. But Tiff, if you still on here, you can't do that. You can't
Oh,
do that. Tiff, if you still on here, can you post the link so that people can get it, and then I'll go back and edit into the caption as well. I think tickets are still available. I hope tickets are still available. But meet us in the room. So there's two packages. I think it's two packages. One that includes the spa day, and one that is just for the speakers on Saturday. So I'm telling y'all now, like if you are looking for your relationship really just to um have a space to connect with other couples and really just so into your marriage, into your relationship, then you need to be in this space. So
I need that link so I can send it to my peoples too.
okay, I'll send you that too. So get in the room, go see it. It's teenchilds.store. If not, go check Teen Childs on Instagram, I think on Facebook, and you can get connected with them. But y'all beat us in the room. Let's just say that. Beat us in the room. Y'all need to be there. We gonna be there. You got anything else?
It was definitely a blast last year.
It was.
Look forward to it again. And it's your loss if you don't show up, y'all.
Yeah.
I just like to be upfront with you.
Why you gotta make that face?
Cause
Though?
that's the face you make when you lose out. You lose out.
Listen, this
Don't
was a good show. It started a little rocky when we was talking about bugs and all the other stuff, but
it stayed the
we
course.
get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. So go get y'all tickets for the Teen Child Self Marriage Self Care Cation, September 26th through the 28th. It's gonna be amazing. So y'all go get your tickets. Thank y'all for joining us on An Unscripted Beautiful Life, and we will catch you next Monday. Have a great evening.
Peace out, good people.